Hello everyone. Welcome to Apothecary Tales, the basics of pharmacology. Today we are going to learn about acetaminophen toxicity or paracetamol toxicity. So we have heard that taking paracetamol in excessive amounts or acetaminophen in excessive amounts would lead to hepatotoxicity. Let's understand in this video how is it leading to hepatotoxicity. Acetaminophen mainly produces toxicity when its usual metabolic pathways become saturated. So how are the different metabolic pathways of acetaminophen progressing through? Acetaminophen undergoes metabolism by sulfation, gluconation and hydroxylation by the cytochrome P450 system. So through sulfation, it is mainly producing the acetaminophen sulfate. Through gluconation, it produces acetaminophen gluconide, and the N-hydroxylation, that is cytochrome P450-2E1 enzyme, is responsible for converting acetaminophen to NAPQI. This NAPQI is N-acetyl para-benzoquinone imine. Now, it is this NAPQI which is responsible for producing the toxicity. In therapeutic acetaminophen doses, the liver usually generates this glutathione, and this glutathione is responsible for detoxifying the NAPQI to the non-toxic metabolites. But when there is an overdose, this glutathione gets depleted in our body. As it gets depleted, it leaves the metabolite to become toxic. When there is excess amount of NAPQI which is not being detoxified, it binds to the cellular proteins and causes toxicity to the hepatic cells. Now let's see what are the 4 phases of toxicity with acetaminophen. The 4 phases of toxicity are phase 1, which progresses from 0 to 24 hours after ingestion, that is loss of appetite, nausea, vomiting, general malaise. As it progresses to phase 2, which happens within 24 to 72 hours of ingestion, that is usually as a relatively symptom-free period, but also could accompany with abdominal pain, increased liver enzymes. Phase 3, which is 72 to 96 hours after the ingestion, which will have liver necrosis, jaundice, encephalopathy, renal failure and even death. If it has not led to death, the phase 4, which is greater than 4 days to 2 weeks, there is a complete resolution of symptoms along with the organ failure. The antidote for the acetaminophen toxicity is N-acetylcysteine. It usually works as a glutathione precursor and glutathione substitute and assists with the sulfation. And later on, this N-acetylcysteine may function as an antioxidant to help in recovery. And it is most important that this N-acetylcysteine becomes more effective when we try to initiate the therapy within 8 to 10 hours post-ingestion. Now, there is a nomogram available called as Rumack-Matthew nomogram, as you see in the diagram, which is based on the time of ingestion and the serum acetaminophen level. And it is utilized after an acute ingestion to determine if NAC therapy is needed or not. The nomogram is very helpful for acute acetaminophen ingestions when levels can be obtained between 4 to 24 hours of post-ingestion. As you can see here, if the serum acetaminophen level is less than 150 microgram per ml, there is no chance of causing hepatotoxicity. But if it ranges between 150 to 200 microgram per ml, there is a possibility of occurrence of hepatotoxicity. Beyond that, it would lead to a probable hepatotoxicity. With that, I conclude this video. Today, in this video, we have learned how acetaminophen toxicity occurs, particularly because of the saturation of the metabolic pathway. And then we have understood the importance of N-acetylcysteine, the antidote of acetaminophen toxicity. We have also talked about the 4 phases of toxicity that progresses in acetaminophen toxicity. And finally, we have seen the Rumat-Matthew nomogram, which is important for determining the N-acetylcysteine therapy and the progression of acetaminophen toxicity. That's all for today. So for more videos, please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.